At Bristol, starting it out with Jordan Hand out on top. He gets a great restart over Matthew Wood as he is stuck on the outside right now. Brian Underwood to the inside of the 16 as they come off at turn 2. Here's the 16 in the wall, and we're side by side for the lead.
Yes, side by side for the race lead. We got the Ironman Matthew Wood working it up on the outside. He's going to lead lap 1. Is Jordan Hand still working the inside? Matthew Wood off of turn 2, building a big gap over Jordan Hand. Here we are on lap 6. We got a little bit of a battle here for the P2 position. Jordan Hand holding that P2 position. Brian Underwood, he's going to take it to the outside. He's going to rip the boards here. Try to get some momentum built off of turn 4 as we got a caution here on lap 7.
Here. We watched Jonathan Gaston come down into turn 1. Just got loose at the entrance of the corner and fought to keep that thing straight. Couldn't get it. Overcorrects back into traffic in front of the 66. We got side-by-side battle for P3. Dow Siwi on the outside. Look at him go with a huge run. He gives a big push to the 3 going down into turn 3.
Yeah, that little bit of wall contact maybe loses some positions here as Caden goes by. Now we got William Connolly here in the 25 truck working to the inside.
Oh.
This inside line is racy. Is
there
Connolly
it is.
sideways. Underwood's in the wall. Carriers around. Connolly's in the wall. Big wreck here on the front straightaway.
Oh, it's the whole field. It's the big one here on lap 16. Aiden Lucas having a great run so far as he's all over the rear bumper of the 83. Coming down into turn 1. He's going to take the different line here behind these two drivers. So Dallas gets into the wall there. He slows down. The 47's to the inside of the 83 now. Going through turns 3 and 4, and the 29's licking his chops to grab another position as the 47 clears the 83. Down into turn 1. Chris Stange up to the top 5. We're going to watch this 47. What is he going to do with the 97 as they come through turns 1 and 2? The 97 seems to be starting. He's loose off of turn 2. Here comes the 47 to the inside. We're side by side for the P4 position as Aiden Lucas clears the 97 on the front straightaway down into turn 1 now. What does the 97 do? He looks to shoot to the inside. It's not going to work.
Down here into turn 3, it looks like the Matthew Wood, the Iron Man himself, he is going to take the stage win here tonight at Bristol. What a fantastic job. Jordan Hand with the P2. Chris Stange, valuable points here, P3.
Chris Stange going to control this restart. The green flag's out in the air. He gets a good jump. Tyler Bellinger coming under attack by Jordan Hand now on the outside, coming down into turn 1. The 3 truck looking really strong with those fresh tires. They're going to truck right on by the 21 coming down into turn 3. Now the 16's looking to the outside of the 3. Off of turn 2, Chris Stange, we're in a big kerfuffle here off of turn 4.
Yeah, here it is. Oh, look at Matthew Wood with a big top to bottom move. Top shelf to bottom shelf, side by side for the race lead with Jordan Hand. Down the back straightaway. Jordan Hand with the preferred position. Look at the move there by Matthew Wood. To the inside. We're wheel to wheel. Door to door here across the line.
Down into turn 1, the 3 truck still on the outside of the 16, coming off at turn 2 now. Oh, almost a little bit of car contact there. 16's going to lose a lot of ground to the 3s. He's still ripping that outside lane.
Yes, we got 3 cars under a blanket. Here comes Matthew Wood challenging again for the race lead across the front straightaway. Down to the inside of Jordan Hand. Can he pull the slider? He does. New leader.
Oh, contact!
Crossover. He's in the wall. Contact is made. It's now Jordan Hand going to make the inside line.
Sideways!
Sideways! Oh, no. Your race leader into the inside wall here on lap 73. Battle for the lead. Here comes Dylan Carrier now.
Carrier to the outside. Look at that. He makes the move on the 16. A new leader tonight. That's Dylan Carrier in the 54.
Maybe have a side-by-side battle here between Porter and Underwood. Underwood under Porter here. Oh, Dallas Seaward. Hard wall contact. Wall riding, and there's the caution here. Lap number 108.
Oh, man, that was Dylan Carrier. All the way up front. He crashed. Running P3. Just got loose off of turn 2 there. Locks her down. And keeps her off the wall. Look at that. All right, Caden Gargiulo back on the outside now of the 57 as he comes through 3 and 4. He's fighting hard, trying to get that P3 position under his belt as the 57 dives it real deep into turn 1. He's going to push up the 97 just a little bit here as they come down the back straightaway now. The 57 still fight hard. Here we go. Almost a little bit of contact there between these two guys as they come off of turn 4 and this battle continues. It does not. The 97 clears the 57. Jordan Hand got to make up a couple of a lot of ground here. So the 57 gets loose. The 57 now dropping further back here. Grant having a little bit of issues there as as we go back up to the front. Jordan Hand finding himself in the P4 position now. Right, side by side, still off at turn 4. We're still going at, oh, contact 57 into the 25, back into the wall for the 57. They keep it all straight here off at turn 2. The 57 fighting back on the outside. He's already side by side with Connolly now. Connolly struggling on the inside, and he's sideways off at turn 4. He's going to keep it straight. Coming down into turn 1 now. He relents that position to the 57.
Down the front straightaway into turn 1.
Oh, the 57 sideways once again, and he gets into the wall off at turn 2. He keeps it straight now, though. The 29 of Chris Stange, he goes around him. The 21 of Bellinger around him as well. Chris Stange finding himself in P9 at the moment.
Still side by side, wheel to wheel, door to door here off at turn 4.
Oh,
and we got
Caden!
Caden Gargiulo's around. Oh, no.
All right, coming down into turn 3 now. The 16's to the inside of the 77. He's going to make that pass off of turn 4. He's got his eyes set on Chris Stange now in that P4 position as he finds himself P5. The 3 truck makes quick work of the 77 now coming down the back straightaway and down into turn 3. This is your closest battle on track right now as the 16 looks to the inside of the 29 off of turn 4. We're side by side for P4 now coming down into turn 1.
Yeah, Matthew Wood is just flying through the field right now. He's on another planet. He's always Underwood's around back there. There's a caution, lap 145. Underwood eats some wall on the inside.
The 29 ripping the boards right now. It's not going to hold up much, though, as now the 16 held up by the 21. The 21 blocks him. He blocks him. Going down in turn 1 with 3 wide for a brief moment there. The 16 gets to the outside of the 21 now, and it's all over. Matthew Wood up to P2.
Yeah, it isn't even gonna matter. You can block this car with 100 cars, it ain't gonna matter. Oh, he's sideways on the 4, trying to get to the inside of Carrier here. Battle for the lead, door to door, wheel to wheel here off at turn 2. Here comes Matthew Wood to the inside. The Iron Man himself trying to get back to the front of the field. And Carrier still ripping the board. He's in the wall down the front straightaway. As we see Jordan Hand in the middle lane. Chris Stage still ripping the boards up here in the P3 position. And there's the yellow, big wreck here.
Look right here, maybe got a little bit of help, maybe. Oh, a little bit of net code. They're between the 97 and the 25. 97's going around there. 66 pounds the rear end of the 25. 74 gets into the 97. 69 goes around, gets tapped by the 77.
Man, making a recovery all the way back to the front of the bed. Oh, he's sideways, contact with the 54. And he's going to hang on to it. But now here comes Aiden Lucas down to the inside.
Aiden Lucas looking to make another pass here on track. And we're wrecking in the back. Who is that? The 74? 74 on the 77, big contact. Oh, there's Dal Seaweed.
Oh, yeah, there's a big wreck. We got more contenders for this Redneck Horsepower Award here.
Did Helen Keller come in here? Boom, he did!
Boom!
Oh.
Big contact to the rear bumper.
Oh, baby! We just got a fight on our hands. The drama's kicking up. The 21's getting held up by the 5 truck right now, going down into turn 1. He's still to the inside. The 25 now battling with the 5. Oh, there they go. There it is. Chris Stange is in it. Oh,
that'll do it. Oh,
more hitting there.
Applebee's involved. I mean, Applegate, excuse me. He's involved.
Way to go, Jay. With all that redneck horsepower, look at him go! On the outside, he's almost cleared the 3. He's got the 16 in front of him now. He might have a little bit of struggles here. He looks like he might be just a little bit quicker than the 16 through turns 1 and 2.
As Matthew Wood continues to lead here over Caden Gargiulo down here into turn 1 and 2.
And we're wrecking.
And there it is, a wreck again. That's caution number. No, we're still green. We're green. Never mind, we're yellow. We're still green. In reverse there by the 72. Battle for the P2 position. Here comes the 21 to the inside of the 97. 97 maybe grabs some wall there on the front straightaway. Everybody in pursuit of the 16 of Matthew Wood as we're still side by side for the P2 position. Jordan Hand, big on the brakes here is now Dylan Carrier. He's putting his name in the ring.
Here we go, across start finish line and down into turn 1. The 54 is going to tap it on deep here. He's going to get to the inside of the 21 off of turn 2. He's going to try to move up here. He does. He's into that P3 position. Now rolling that outside lane. Back here, Jordan Hand trying to look to the inside of the 97, but here comes Shoemaker. Bryce to the inside of him as they come down into turn 1. He shoves it on deep here. He's going to clear the 3 off of turn 2, but the 3 is going to have the run. Down into turn 3 now, side by side. It looks like the 43 is going to roll away with it off of turn 4 as the 97 continues to struggle.
Yeah, Chris Staines working on this inside, but now Carrier's in the wall. Big contact with the wall. Connolly's going to go by for that P2 position. Now Aiden Lucas He's trying to make it work on the inside of Dylan Carrier now. As Chris Stage is behind here. We also have the 43 Shoemaker back here. Everybody trying to go towards the front of the field. Battle for the podium. Yeah, the battle for P2 is heating up, but they are closing this gap to your race leader, Matthew Wood. And there's oh my God!
He's on his way!
Lord, he is rolling here down the apron. It's Jordan Hand.
Just here. Oh, Ben Gleason and the 3 truck getting involved here. Oh, down Seaweed.
Oh, Seaweed. Oh, no. Yeah, Matthew Wood up to P6. We got 23 laps to go. He is on absolute go mode, send mode here. He's going to move to the P5 position around Caden. Now he's going to the outside of stage now as he sees Danny White Connolly side by side in front of him. What can Matthew Wood do here? Coming against 22 to go. Oh, stage is sideways. Oh, he's around. Oh, and there goes Kreider. There it is. Oh, Dallas Seaweed comes in with a TKO. Farrell Robbins with a TKO. Unbelievable. Caution
87. Here he comes to the inside of the 43. The 16's there too. As they come through 3 and 4 off of turn 4. And the 3 wide coming into turn 1.
3 wide, the Iron Man. He's going to try and make it happen to the inside of Gargiulo and Shoemaker. Shoemaker's in the wall. He's in the big wall contact here. As now the Iron Man, Matthew Wood, retakes the lead here off of turn 4 with 15 to go. As Caden goes to the inside.
Danny White to the inside, the 97 to the outside. That's Caden Gargiulo as they come down the back straightaway. Oh, contact is made. Jordan Hand, the 79 and Danny White. He's sideways. He catches it, but he's going to lose a lot of ground.
We got Wood, Shoemaker, Carrier holding him right now. Oh, it's sideways. Dallas in it. Connolly. He saves it. No, they're both around. Synchronized swimming. I mean wrecking. I mean spinning.
As they get into the restart zone, the green flag's out in the air. The 16 gets a great jump. Bryce Shoemaker caught sleeping on that restart. He goes side by side with Jordan Hand for P2. Coming off of turn 2 now. They're still side by side. Coming down into turn 3.
Down here into turn 3, we're still side by side for the P2 position, but the white flag is in the air one more time around here at the Last Great Coliseum, as we're still 3 wide maybe here for the P2 position, but it doesn't matter. Into turn 3 for the final time, it is the Iron Man, Matthew Wood, who wins here at Bristol.
Matthew Wood, this is Thomas and Jay in the booth. You got a copy?
That was the ballsiest thing I think I've ever done in my entire life.
Well, we haven't got to it yet, so... But let's talk about it. Let's talk about that restart that got you to the front. What were you seeing out the front windshield? And were you feeling any desperation there?
Yeah, I mean, 100%. I mean, I led like half the race. Probably more than half, but of course the cautions weren't very pleasing. But when I thought everyone was saving fuel, and I thought that was the plan, you know, everyone save fuel, we're all good on fuel, nobody's gonna pit. And then with like 40 to go, I look in my mirror and the entire field comes into the pits behind me, and I'm still out on track doing a Lewis Hamilton at Hungary, just the only one on the grid. So then I'm like, well, I mean, I still have good pace. And then Bryce is coming up through the field, and then I know, I mean, I don't have a shot. The only shot I'm going to have is to pit. And I pitted with Jordan, and of course nobody pitted. But then I look behind me, because I know a lot of people have damage they're trying to fix, so I'm not going to lose too many. I go back to 8th, which isn't horrible. Made a 3-wide move on the restart. I was scared for a moment, but I know I could make it work. Another caution comes out. I make it past Caden. I make it past Stange after. I guess I'm scary, by the way, because everybody who got behind me ended up spinning out on their own. I'm that terrifying. I'm Kevin Harvick. But I knew I had to do something because we had like 15 to go. I have to make a move now. And when I got around Danny, I gave him a shot on the restart. Got him decently up there. Got me enough of a hold on the outside. And Caden pushed Bryce to the lead. And then I knew Caden was going to go for it, so I'd already set it up. And he went to the inside. I knew it was perfect. I set it up to where I could get to the inside of coming out of 4. Made it 3 wide. Had no idea if it was going to work. Had no idea what the banking was like that far down, but might as well, you know, go for it. And made it stick. Unfortunately, Bryce kind of got in the wall there, and I was praying for just keep it green for another couple laps, and then with 3 to go, another caution came out. But I knew I had it. I'm one of the best at restarts, and I knew that, just keep it on the track, and we have it. So another win, second win of this round. Hopefully we can carry that in the next round and get my first league championship in my first league season. But I don't know how Homestead's going to go. We'll find that out, though.
Yeah, that was my next question, actually, is, Matthew, how do you feel rolling into the next segment of the playoffs, knowing that you got 2 wins here, and how confident are you with the tracks upcoming?
It's more going to be about luck. It's not going to matter if you have pace, if it's just, people are bragging, but hopefully, I get wrecked, and usually it's not like this, but it's Bristol, it's a short track, it's a cutoff race, and people are very, very desperate, and I understand that. If I'm in that situation, I'm going to be desperate. But I think Michigan's coming up, Martinsville's coming up. I'm really good at both of those tracks, so hopefully that's a good race for me, especially Martinsville. I love that place to death. But it's gonna be something. And then the next round's Richmond and Dega. Of course, Dega being the wild card, and I have to have a good week at Richmond. I'm not good at Richmond. And Talladega. So that's gonna be the nerve-wracking round. It doesn't matter who you are. You don't have points. You're all separated by nothing. So really, other than Homestead, Richmond is the most important race of the year.
Absolutely. Well, first off, congratulations on your win tonight. I'm going to send you on up here to Jay. Jay, what do you got for Matthew here to round out this interview?
Yes, Matthew, another fantastic win again here tonight at Bristol. Who do you have to thank for this amazing performance?
Well, Noah didn't race because he was too afraid to. He's not very good at this track, and he was afraid he was going to wreck somebody. So he was spotting me, giving me encouragement. He was like, I was saying, I can't do it. There's no way I can get back up there in 15 laps. And he was like, you're Matthew David Wood. Do what you normally do, and you're going to be 10 seconds ahead by the last lap. And that worked out. But just everybody in this league makes it even when this happens, they make it a fun place to be over voice chat. It's hilarious. So thankful to be here, blessed to be here. Good Lord's doing his thing. So Noah did a great job on this paint. I absolutely love it. It's actually a replica to the NASCAR 2016, like how they have like next gens, and they just put out a random car with a random design, like, here, this is our brand new car, or this is the new year. It was the 2016 version of that, and I always saw that as me when I was a kid. So I got that as a car, put Races for Christ on it, and Noah did a perfect job at it. I don't know how he does the things he does, but yeah. And thank you guys as well for sticking with us.